Chat, this was a disheartening one. This was definitely a disheartening one. And I got some thoughts on it, okay? Now, the reason why this was disheartening is because the San Antonio Spurs did exactly what I've been saying this entire time they've not been doing. It's this one thing that I ask of them, okay? I don't go super hard on this young team. I don't. We're the youngest team in the NBA. It is what it is. You know, you're going to make mistakes here and there. But there's one thing that I ask you to do, and that is put forth effort. And I have to be honest in saying not many players did that this game. It was maybe three, possibly four. And when I mean like effort, I mean genuine, not, okay, you know, you didn't turn the ball over. You're a young team. You're going to make some stupid mistakes. That happens sometimes, right? Not being able to hold a lead. That happens. It was terrible in this game. Good God. What the heck? How did they outscore you by 15 points in the third quarter? But I digress. It happens. But not boxing out? No. And I know Popovich is coaching the fundamentals, right? But boxing out, that Pop is not coaching boxing out. There's no way he's coaching boxing out. That's just effort. It was a lot of that too. It was just lackluster. Even like I said, turnovers are going to happen, but some of these turnovers were so lazy. And I got to be honest, no one on this squad, absolutely no one on this team can give Wemby the ball. And it's not 100% their fault, but none of them can do it. Sochan can't do it. Trey Jones can barely do it. And I mean entry passes. That's what I'm trying to say. Zach Collins can do it. That's it. This is no. Devin Vassell, you bring up Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell can't do it. No one can do it. No one can do it. And okay, we're gonna go from player to player. Okay, I got to rant a little bit. And this is this specific game. All right, I'm not jumping to conclusions. I'm not going crazy with it. It's not now. I'm gonna jump to everyone needs to be traded. No, it's none of that. Okay, that's not how I feel. That's not true. But I will be completely real with you. Okay, this is god awful. This is terrible. So I'll start. We'll just go straight down. Why not? Just go straight down the list. Okay, Jeremy Sochan, my boy. I stuck up for you. I continue to stick up for you. You're fine. I know he's going to be good. He's going to be good. He's going to be all right. We're just talking about this game. All right. We're not jumping to conclusions here. This isn't my thoughts about him for the entirety of the season or nothing like that. But man, oh man, terrible. Yeah, terrible. He's so much better than that. God, terrible. And I'm not just talking about statistics, because Sochan is very capable of like having statistics that aren't that, you know, great and still being like doing well. No, it was terrible. Now defense, he was on point. I'll be honest. I mean, that tic-tac foul, DeRozan, that's how people get upset about that. That's bull. Okay, it shouldn't have been a foul at the end on Sochan. That was tic-tac. That was lame. But him guarding DeRozan, he did a phenomenal job. He was on him for a big chunk of this game. He went 7 for 24. He did super well on DeMar DeRozan. Okay, DeMar DeRozan really struggled to get his shot off when Sochan was guarding him man to man. Like, so I will give him that. Honestly, I wonder if we can just look that up. Should we look? Well, guys, remind me to look this up after. Okay, we'll look at how Sochan did against DeRozan, because I feel like he did very well, and hopefully those stats are already up. Honestly, hold on. Let's just open a new tab. So we have Jeremy Sochan there. Yeah, we'll see if we can find it. All right, so Jeremy Sochan, my boy, you were terrible. I mean, the passes were, I mean, he was not finding Wemby, and when he did, his entry passes were kind of mid. I guess like the rest of the team, it was terrible. There was one pass in particular he had trying to give it to Wemby, and it was awful. First half, he didn't even want to attempt it, and I think that came down to being kind of fearful of turning the ball over. I think, but yeah, he was not even attempting to give it to Sochan. I don't think it had anything to do with how people say, oh, he's jealous, and it's none of that. But the second half, he made more of a concerted effort. He did a little bit better. but at the same time, it was terrible. Okay. And it felt like he had 50 turnovers. Oh, sorry. He had 5 turnovers. So there's that. All right. I didn't even see his turnovers before this. All right. So god awful by Sochan. No. Keldon. I like Keldon this game, actually. I mean, every shot was a 3, which is not ideal for Keldon Johnson's game. And I'm not just going off of the fact that he, shot the ball efficiently. Even if he shot the ball like poorly, I think I would still give him this praise. He played his role. He played a role. It was a good role. He didn't try to do too much. When he did drive, he didn't do his Keldon Johnson isms where he's going to try to score on 2 people. When they closed out, he made the right pass, right read almost every single time by Keldon Johnson. He was locked in this game. His brain was there. All right. His mind was there. Okay. He was not deterred at all. He did a really good job. I was happy with Keldon Johnson's performance. I think that when I say there was an effort, he's not one of them. All right. He's one of the 3 or 4 that I feel like had effort. Okay. So good job, Keldon. Victor Wembanyama. He's one of the 3 or 4. He's one of the 3 or 4 that had effort. He did phenomenal. Okay. I mean, did they say he's the first chat? Did they say he's the first player to have 20 or first 19-year-old youngest player to have 21 points and 20 rebounds? Which that would make sense. Because I know other rookies have done it, but not 19. It's kind of wild. We'll get to Pop. We'll get to Pop. I know people are complaining about Pop. Youngest player to get 2020. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Really impressive, super impressive. Good on him, dude. These are ridiculous numbers, by the way. 21 points, 20 rebounds, 4 blocks, and a steal. The other night, what did Rudy Gobert have the other night? He got a standing ovation. Hold on. Actually, we can just type in Spurs, ESPN again. I don't know why I did all that. And if we go to this game against the... Ooh, that's a lot of L's. The Timberwolves. I mean, the man got a standing ovation. Let's see. Yeah, Gobert has 16 points, 20 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And he got a standing ovation. Okay? And all of his shots were putbacks. Most of them were. And he got a standing ovation from his crowd. Okay? So this was ridiculous. This is a ridiculous stat line to have 20 points, 21 missed him. 21 points, 20 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Incredible. Moving on. Devin Vassell, no. He attempted to give Wemby the ball. I felt like this was the first game. I guess this would be a positive. This was the first game that I felt like we played through Wemby. And that's good. For a big chunk of it, we played through Wemby. Not all of it, but a big chunk of it. And Devin Vassell was trying to give Wemby the ball. So I'll give him credit there. Good job, Devin Vassell. Good job. He was trying to give Wemby the ball there. So there's that. But he had a lot of lazy passes in there. I mean, a lot of lazy passes. Yeah. I don't know. I felt like the effort from him just wasn't there. They were like, when I said that players weren't boxing out, you can't just solely rely on, I know they're your centers, but you can't solely rely on your centers to get the rebound every single time. And I felt like Vassell wasn't really boxing out. It was just irritating. Okay. Just absolutely irritating. Torrey Craig equals Ray Allen. Yeah, they left them open. When they got hot, they just continued to allow them to shoot threes. They closed in every single time. Okay. Anyways, all right. So Devin Vassell, I didn't like his performance. I didn't think it was a ton of it. And I really do mean this. I don't just say this every game, okay? Literally, me and my friend Switch. You guys know Switch Hill, right? Me and Switch Hill, we make this joke like every day, basically, where we say, oh, this player didn't put enough effort, because we're making fun of the fact that everyone says that after a loss, like, oh, this player just didn't want it enough, right? And we genuinely make that joke, but unironically, this game, I felt like there were a lot of players that just didn't want it enough, which really irritates me when you're 3-17. Like that really bothers me. Okay, where's the desperateness? Wemby's spirit has died from all these L's. I didn't see that, dude. I mean, I don't think all that. He played great. He played great. I hate that he's missing so many threes because I know he can knock them down. But Devin Vassell, and it's not the shooting performance that I'm upset about. It's solely like some of the small things. It was like the lazy passes, the not boxing out, not attempting to get rebounds. It was very frustrating, very infuriating. Malachi Branham did fine initially. He looked comfortable, and then the second half, yeah, he was just kind of there, you know. I won't say too much about Malachi. It's fine. Zach Collins. He did better coming off. He did better coming off the bench. He looked much more comfortable coming off the bench. There was a few moments in that fourth where it's like, okay, you made a good play here and there, but for the most part, I just hate the fact that as soon as Wemby came out of the game, they immediately tagged Zach Collins like it was nothing. I hate that. That drove me crazy. But I will say this about Zach Collins, okay? He's the only one, like I said, that could give Wemby the ball. He's the only one. With entry passes, he's literally the only one. He's the only one that can do it on a consistent basis and be patient with it. And I think that's obviously due to him being a veteran and whatnot. But yeah, so there's that. Nothing to say about Julian. He barely played. I think he had like really bad foul early on. He had 3 fouls. Okay, that's why he didn't play. Yeah, he had a really bad foul. Pretty quick, 2 back-to-back, I think. McDermott, he did his thing. McDermott was fine. Still one of those things where not boxing out, not attempting to get rebounds, just leaving it solely up to just Wemby. Don't like it, but McDermott was okay. Osman, he did Osman things, whatever. Nothing really there to talk about. Trey Jones, same thing. I mean, 6 for 7, good scoring, 18 points, good scoring. Got to the free throw line, 9 assists. So his stats look really good. But watching the game, it was just uninspiring. I don't know. It's just uninspiring. But he did do a really good job guarding Kobe White when it was man to man, because he got hot, and then when Trey Jones just went man to man on him, he did a really good job. Yeah, he did a really good job. Trey played the best today. I suppose I would actually give the award to Keldon and Wemby. 1A, 1B there, honestly. So if we're talking about who gave effort, I'm gonna go with Trey Jones, Wemby, Keldon. They play like they play like we had something to lose. Skelly. Okay, Skelly just donated. Skelly, you are in the giveaway, my friend. I'm putting you down. And the giveaway is going to take place next live stream after the Rockets game, okay? So you are in the giveaway, my friend. We're going to do like a raffle drawing. I'll do it live on stream so everyone sees who wins and everything. But it's $200 worth of Spurs tickets. Maybe I should put that I should probably put that in the text up there. I'll do it after. But like I said, you can either send it to PayPal, clanthespursfan@gmail.com, or you can do a super chat like your boy Skelly just did. So big shout out to you, my boy. You are in. All right, let's keep looking. Let's keep going. Because I have some other points here. All right. Kobe White, he looked like Dame Lillard out there. I mean, oh my goodness. Vucevic, every single time Wemby was out the game, he said, "Oh, it's my time to shine." DeRozan got basically locked down by Jeremy Sochan, and then the refs kind of took over at the end. Not great. Patrick Williams, he was really able to use his physical strength to get some of these shots off. So overall, the Bulls played okay. I don't even think the Bulls played like that well versus us, honestly. Like that, I think that's another thing that makes this sting so much. Now, let me go ahead and dive into the other argument, okay? Let's talk about Popovich, because everyone is saying Popovich this, Popovich that, Popovich trash. This is the most that Popovich done. Popovich, he put forth so many tactics. There's nothing else he could have done. There were so many tactics. Pop tried his best. He was like, yes, hack Drummond. I'm calling timeouts at the right play. Let's play through Wemby. Let's make sure Wemby gets the ball. He's getting on the players because he's like, just give Wemby the ball. Just get out the way and give Wemby the ball. I mean, he did everything he possibly could. I don't know where the criticism is with Pop on this one. It's kind of, I don't know. This one is on the players. I'm sorry. Pop did his thing. He was changing up lineups all over the place. He was trying his best, guys. This starting lineup was a good lineup. It was a good idea. It wasn't a bad idea. And they thought that you start Trey Jones and you win these games. It is not working like that, all right? It's not going to work like that. Also, Trey Jones played starter minutes, okay? So while Malachi Branham had 23 minutes, Trey Jones had 28. So, yeah, he was out there with this squad quite often. Hold on. We got another entry. Rancid X21. Rancid X21, you are in, me boy. Rancid X21. And I'll keep an eye on during this stream as well. I'll keep an eye on my PayPal. And you can do it after the stream. It doesn't matter. But I'll keep an eye on my PayPal as well and make sure all you guys are getting in for the entry. So, cool. But yeah, this was terrible. I don't know. I don't think it's Popovich's fault. But let me go ahead and say this though. Let me go ahead and be completely real. Be completely frank with you, if you will. Point guard time, guys. Point guard time. And I'm not saying this is the point guard for the future. I really do think the Spurs need a placeholder at this point. They need someone that can at least just give Wemby the ball somewhat. Just give Wemby the ball somewhat. Just can give him. They just need someone that's capable of doing it to help the other players. That's all I can see right now. It's like maybe just a placeholder point guard. And I think that the Spurs are going to make something happen. It's going to be some type of trade come during when is it? December 15th? After December 15th, there's going to be some trade. Some trade. Frick Juice. Okay, Frick Juice. You are in. You are in, my boy. Like I said, we'll do the whole giveaway at the end of next. I'm doing this really old school, by the way. I'm writing it down on a piece of paper. But it's all good. Very frustrating, guys. Very frustrating. Those are my thoughts about this game as a whole. We got some news and stuff like that to get to, so we'll do that. But just as a whole, terrible performance. Really pissed me off. I think that they're a better team than what they've shown. And I think what makes this the most disheartening is Wemby could have just ate versus which he kind of did. But he could have just absolutely ate. And the Bulls, this was a perfect matchup for us. We should have won this game. This is one of those frustrating ones where you have a tough schedule and you get this type of team. It's like sink your teeth in. Sink your teeth in. Yep, Frick Juice. I got you down though. Sink your teeth in, man. Sink your teeth in. And I don't think they did it. Now Bulls do have a better record than us, but like I said, our record has been really tough. You got to sink your teeth in these. They need one win. They just need one. I would love for it to come against the Rockets. Please. They need one.